Children from primary schools in Buckinghamshire have been showing racism the red card. It's part of a scheme run with professional football clubs to tackle discrimination both on and off the pitch. The project has already involved thousands of pupils across the county, but its future is in doubt because of council budget cuts. Brennan Nichols has the story.
For many of these children, this may be the first time they've ever discussed the subject of racism. The Show Racism the Red Card campaign has been around the game of football for some time, and some of the biggest names in the sport back it. But it's taking the experiences of real footballers into the classroom which is making a real difference.
I've had children sort of come back to me and go and say things like, you know, my dad says things like that, and I didn't really know what they were. I always knew they were loud, but I didn't know what they were. And now I understand them. You know, I can speak to them about them. You know, it sort of breaks your heart sometimes when you sit and listen to the experiences some children have had.
Luther Blissett was one of the first black players to play for England. He says things have changed from his playing days, but there's no room for complacency.
You know, the monkey charge sort of starts as well. You get on the pitch and that would get more and more, and as you get towards the crowd when the ball went over there, you know, certain sections really abuse you about one thing and another. You know, you got fruit thrown at you. You even got it also from the opposition players at times. So, you know, it was very, very tough at the time, very, very difficult indeed to deal with, and you had to deal with it pretty much on your own.
Around 1,000 children in Buckinghamshire have already taken part in this scheme.
Say like someone was being mean to me and I didn't like it, so if I went and told of them, they would have got told off.
People can get murdered for it. It can go seriously that out of hand. You should never judge a book by its cover.
Racism is a hard thing to forget about if you've dealt with it before.
Now, though, the future of the scheme in Buckinghamshire is in doubt. Budget cuts at the county council means this work will no longer be funded from April. So it could be it won't just be racism which is shown the red card. Brennan Nichols, BBC Oxford News.
Meanwhile, Wycombe Wanderers